I landed in Bali, with a simple, maybe even crazy idea. Could I survive for 7 full days without spending a single rupiah on food? The plan was not just about saving money, it was about connection. I wanted to see if I could truly immerse myself in the island's culture of generosity and community. My stomach rumbled with a mix of excitement and a little bit of fear. This was the ultimate challenge for a food lover. I set a rule for myself. I would only eat food that was freely offered. No begging, no stealing. Just accepting kindness. The adventure began the moment I stepped out of my guest house, my wallet tucked away, my senses on high alert for the first free bite. The air in Bali is thick with the promise of food. You can smell it everywhere. The sweet smoke of grilling satay, the sharp tang of chili and lime, the earthy aroma of freshly ground spices. Day 1 started at the Badung market in Denpasar. The energy was electric. The market was a sensory explosion. Mountains of colorful fruits, pyramids of fragrant spices, the sizzle of food on open grills. I walked slowly, making eye contact with the vendors and smiling. The seller, a kind-faced woman, noticed my curiosity. She picked up a snake fruit, cracked open the scaly skin, and handed me a piece. "Koba," she said, "try." The fruit was crunchy. The fruit was sweet, slightly acidic, delicious. "Terima kasih," I said. Her smile widened. Confidence boosted, I continued exploring. I watched a man grilling corn, jagung bakar. He slathered it with a spicy, sweet sauce. He saw me watching, intrigued by his technique. After serving a customer, he broke off a small piece and offered it. The corn was smoky, the corn was sweet, fiery kick from chili. A few bites felt like a feast. These small interactions were becoming the highlight of my day. Later, I found a row of warangs. The smell of peanut sauce was irresistible. A man was grinding peanuts and chilies in a large stone mortar. He was making the base for gado-gado. With a grin, he dipped a spoon into the rich, thick sauce and held it out. "Spicy," he warned. I took the small taste. Incredible. Sweetness, spice, savory peanut goodness. He then motioned to a small bowl of steamed rice and offered a spoonful. Free rice and sauce. These experiences taught me an important lesson. Generosity often comes in the form of a sample. By being a polite and curious observer, small tastes add up. A piece of fruit here, a bite of corn there, and it started to feel sustainable. Bali's spiritual life is deeply intertwined with food. On day 3, I learned that temples could be a source of nourishment for both the soul and the body. I respectfully visited the Uluwatu temple. Beautiful kanang sari were everywhere, palm leaf trays filled with flowers, rice, and small crackers or sweets. It is critical to know that you should never, ever eat these offerings. They are gifts for the gods, and taking them is highly disrespectful. During larger temple festivals and ceremonies, food is often shared with the entire community, including visitors. I was lucky. My visit coincided with a smaller odalan near a village. I observed from a respectful distance. After the main prayers, the atmosphere relaxed. A woman noticed me and approached with a warm smile. She handed me a small banana leaf plate filled with ceremonial foods, a gesture of pure hospitality. It was a beautiful mosaic of flavors. Nasi kuning, a small portion of urap, a piece of babi guling, rich and aromatic from the complex bumbu. I ate slowly, savoring every bite. This wasn't just a free meal, it was an invitation into a sacred celebration. I felt overwhelming gratitude and offered, "Terima kasih banyak." Food brings people together and shares blessings. If you are present, humble, and respectful, you may be included in the communal meal that follows. It's not something you can plan for, but it's beautiful when it happens. The key is to be an observer, not an opportunist. By showing reverence for their traditions, I was rewarded with a meal filled with cultural and spiritual significance. It stayed with me. By the second half of the week, I had become more adept at spotting opportunities. Free food wasn't always in the open. Sometimes it required courage and polite interaction. I found myself at a cooking class in Ubud, not a paying student, just watching the chef demonstrate satlali. After class, the chef noticed me. I smiled and said, "It looks delicious." He smiled back. "We have extra. Would you like to try one?" He handed me a skewer of minced fish satay, fragrant with lemongrass, and absolutely amazing. Hostels and guest houses were unexpected sources too. I spotted a free food shelf in Kongu. An unopened packet of mee goreng felt like striking gold. Later, a host making banana pancakes for guests had extras and offered me a plate, a simple gesture that made my day. Nature helped too. I found ripe mangoes on the ground beneath a tree. I checked for insects and rot, then ate, perfectly ripe and sweet. Safety tip: if in doubt, leave it. After 7 days, the final morning arrived. I had survived without spending a single rupiah. Salak from the market, spicy peanut sauce from a warung, chef-made sat lilit, sweet mangoes. So, can you live in Bali for a week on free food? The answer is yes, but it requires time, energy, patience. Be prepared for small portions and unpredictable mealtimes. You cannot be a picky eater. The bigger lesson was connection. Always be respectful, never demanding, always grateful. Start small. Use these techniques to supplement meals and meet people. Visit markets in the morning. Be curious at stalls. Observe ceremonies respectfully, and stay safe. Ultimately, the best things in life and on your plate can sometimes be free.